Good evening, children. So we're going to have fun with painting today. All right. Today's artwork, the topic is, we're doing silhouette painting. Okay. Let's revise what we require for today's art workshop. We want watercolors. We want an A4 size paper or a sketchbook. And in watercolors, I'm going to tell you the specific colors. Yes, and we need a black marker pen. All right, that's it. And then for painting and drawing, we require a pencil, a brush, paintbrush, a clean rag, and an eraser. So keep all the things around you, keep them all ready. So I'm turning my camera and showing you my table. See, here I have kept a palette ready, in which we are specifically using these colors. Which are they? Yellow, orange, this is crimson, that is the red shade of red, this is green, violet, and blue. Specifically talking, this is chrome yellow, orange, crimson, viridian green, violet, which I mixed with cobalt blue and crimson. Okay, so you get a wonderful violet when you mix crimson and cobalt blue. If you have a ready-made violet, you may use that. Okay, so these colors we require. Only in 5 colors we can create beautiful painting. All right, so I have kept my water container ready, a piece of rag, brush, pencil, eraser. All right, now we all are set to go start our work. Okay, so firstly, let's take pencil. So I'm just making a faint line in the middle of the paper. We're going to hold our paper vertically. We are doing silhouette painting. Silhouette painting is a style of painting in which we can show only the outline figures. Okay, so that is why it is called as silhouette painting. Okay, so generally silhouette you can see in the evening and morning. Once we'll do the work, then you'll understand what we are doing. What do we mean by silhouette? So right now, a rough line, a faint rough line in the middle of the paper. We're holding the book vertically, holding the paper vertically. Okay? All right. If you don't have violet, you can mix crimson and cobalt blue. You'll get beautiful violet. Now, we're going to start painting immediately. We're not drawing anything right now. Isn't it fun? We're not drawing anything and we're going to do silhouette painting. How is it possible? Okay, so it is possible. I'm going to turn my camera and I'm going to show you what we're doing. Yeah, so I've just made one sleeping line here in the middle of the paper. Yes, and now I'm going to keep it down. I'm going to turn my camera. I want you all to prepare. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to prepare all these shades which I told you. One is yellow, 2 is orange, 3 is crimson, or crimson gives a pinkish color. Okay, do not use red. If you don't have crimson, then you use red. All right, so use crimson, then use viridian green, cobalt blue, and violet. Okay, 6 colors. Prepare them in your palette. Once the palette is ready, it becomes easier for us to work. Okay, all right, I'm turning my camera and showing you how we going ahead. All right, so this is my vertical paper. I have turned it for you. This is the straight paper. Here is the binding. So we're going to work in the upper half. Yeah, and what are we doing, children? We're doing a scene. Yeah, and in the here we're doing a sunset time, and in the center we are showing sun. All right, so we are not going to do anything over here. Yeah, we will try to avoid painting in this place. In case if you want to keep yourselves, aware about it, if you want, you may keep a coin here in the center, so that you do not go close to that point. Or you may just faintly draw a circle which is not visible at all. Yeah, so I'm just keeping a coin, and now we're going to start. So So take the biggest brush which you have, the fattest brush which you have. If in case you have flat brush, that is preferable, because right now we're going to just apply water on the surface. We're going to paint plain water around the coin. So I want you all to paint around coin. Do not go close to it. All right. And I have kept a thin gap around the coin where there is not even water is applied. And I have painted my whole upper half paper with water. Now it's a time where I'm going to take my palette closer, all right, and we are going to start with the lightest color. You all know which is the lightest color. You all are very clever, है ना? So we're going to start with yellow. And remember children, we should always start with yellow. If we are going to use yellow, red, orange, green, remember that we should always start with the lightest color, because this is the purest color and it may spoil if we use it later. So better we use it always first. So I'm going to just apply a little yellow around and let it flow. All right, I'll just apply a little water. See, it is spreading because we've already applied water. The upper half of the paper, we're not going to make it too much of color. We're going to keep it light. Now I am starting with cobalt blue because this is sky. Yes, so take blue color and play. Children, we are going to play with colors. Okay, you do not need to copy what I'm doing exactly. You may give your strokes, which is however you like. And this is going to be a sky effect. Apply a little water, let it spread a little bit. See to it that the color is spreading. Yeah, enjoy this process of color application. And we want to use very little paint. We want to keep the sky almost whitish, a little here and there blue. If you are sitting close to the window right now, I want you all to look at the sky and see how faint the blue is in daytime. And we are doing evening time. So in evening time, mainly you see warm colors. But to give the feel of sky, we are using blue. So I've almost done with my painting for sky. And now we're not going to touch the sky portion at all. So in the next step, we are going to save. Here we are doing blue and violet work in the first belt touching to horizon. Okay, this is horizon, children. The line which we drew is horizon. All right, so touching to horizon, we are doing blue and violet, and then we are doing here lot of portion yellow. Why yellow? Because we're going to show reflection of sun in water. All right, everything clear? Okay, now we are going to start with blue. I told you blue and violet. Yes, so dipping my brush in. No, first we're going to do water application, smooth application. An inch belt, children. This is an inch belt or 2 fingers. Yes, So 2 fingers wide belt, we're just applying water. That's it, not everywhere. All right, remember, just 2 fingers. Now, starting with blue. I'm going to take a little cobalt blue and touching to horizon, I'm going to paint it. Yes, now one more time. Now, next I'm taking violet and trying to paint it. Somewhere it is fat, somewhere it is a little thin. That will make it look more natural. Yes? So look at this. Now, finally, as it started traveling, I am going to apply a little water under and look at this beautiful effect. It's traveling. Now let it settle. Stop, children. Stop. Do not proceed further. We have already reached 3 fingers. Children, we're proceeding. We're now going to the yellow part. Okay? So look at this. My work is almost dried. Slightly the violet has traveled. It's okay. Some things you just leave it. In watercolor technique, you cannot control everything. After all, we're going to have fun with this. Yes? Chalo. Now I'm going to take, children, one important instruction. Change your water. Because we already painted blue, violet, so water may have turned a little colorful. So change and take a clean bowl of water, right? Especially for yellow color. I'm taking yellow, all right, and with another brush. All right, a little water application under violet. Yes, a little water application under violet in a curved manner, like a rainbow, children. Okay, there is still a little place here. I have left 2 finger place under near the bottom of the paper. So I have just applied water in a curved manner. That's it. Now I am dipping my brush in yellow and painting yellow around. This time I am going to, where the reflection is matching, the violet has just seeped into yellow. Now the reflection is matching exactly in front here in this position, in this portion. I am going to do darkest yellow, which I have. The same yellow, but in concentrated form. Okay, so I am going to take yellow, and in the reflection place, I am going to just keep a circle and leave it for some time. Then we'll come back to it after some time. All right, matching with, look at this, children. It has to match. It has to be in line. All right, that's it. So see to it that you do a concentrated yellow color exactly in line with the coin. Yes? All right. So now going still further, I'm going to fill this corners with viridian green. Look at this green which I have prepared. We're going to use this viridian green there. Apply it plain. No need of making the paper, wetting the paper. Yes. Just fill in. Fill in till the half. That's it. And try to go close to the yellow border. Let it mix with each other. It's fine. Now how will we all our painting has turned light. What shall we do to make the painting look more colorful? So now I'm going to teach you the trick to do that. Before that, just make sure that your fan is on. You're sitting under fan. The water has to dry, and Then we're going to work on the paper. Yes, so this much is almost reaching to the finishing with the painting work. All right, children. Till this green and yellow is drying, I'm lifting the coin and will work with the place where we're doing sun. Yes, it's empty here. So how can we get the sun effect? So we're going to take a little paint, yellow paint, and we will nicely draw a circle and paint it. But this is not that dark, children. Okay, this will be darker than this. See, look at the comparison. This is lighter, this is darker. And we are going to complete the circle. Yes, and once we are done with the circle, wash your brush and clean it completely, soak it in cloth and apply water around sun. Let that yellow flow out. So it is a very faint effect in sky. Can you all see sun directly? No, na? It's very bright. But in reflection we can see it clearly. So that is why we have done this portion dark. Alright. Now I'm going to give you 2 minutes and we're going to start with the next step. Just 2 minutes to cover up, complete the sun effect and let it settle. See, this portion is dried. We're going to work in bottom onto this side. So we want this portion to be dry, in dry condition. So leave it under fan. So this is watercolor scene which we have done, an evening scene. All right, and we have not yet used orange. So we're going to use orange after some time. Okay, right now we are going to use our pen and near the shore. Check, children, if anything is wet. Do not keep hand on that portion. Try to turn your book, turn your paper and make place for yourself. Now near the reflection, children, this is the reflection, this is real sun. Okay, sun and its reflection. So near reflection, you make a small circle. Okay, and under the small circle, leaving 2-finger gap, here you make a slanting oval. Maybe the circle, make it a little bigger. It's little tiny. All right, this looks fine. Now you are just simply going to color it with marker pen. Done? Look at this, a circle and an oval. Here at the level of oval onto your left side, I'm doing one more circle. And an oval like this. And color it. So children, in the evening and morning times, when the light is coming from side, like because the sun is at either east or west end, so at the end near the horizon, therefore we see silhouettes. Yes, once the sun has reached up, like traveling in the upper portions in the sky, we don't see silhouettes. Now from behind this, we're going to join in front of oval. Understand this structure, children. On the right side of the circle and to the left side of the oval. to connect it right and left. Okay, and then you may just do it a little fat. So here we are going to do and then here we may just do some wing effects. You may work with strokes. Do not color it completely. Is it easy? I hope it is easy, children. Here we're not going to show the wings. Here we're simply keeping it like that. Alright, and then at the bottom we are going to do such projections. I'll give you a closer look. Look at this projection. And finally, legs. Now, here again we're doing the same thing. The projections are going to be a little behind. Look at this. And here we may just simply do an elongated part because the wings are in a closing position. And down we're going to do scribbling. Alright, so before scribbling, once we have located the birds, then we will again bring in our palette and finish up the orange work. Children, we are using waterproof marker pen, okay, a permanent marker pen. If in case you're using sketch pen, then you do not do the next step. Alright, because sketch pens leak if they are come in contact with the sketch pen. The watercolor, when we're going to apply watercolor now, we are applying orange over here. If in case you have used sketch pen, then it may leak. So if you're using a permanent marker pen, only then you will do the next step. Otherwise, you may just leave it as it is. Alright, so I'm going to take a little orange and apply near the legs. Not in the green portion, I'm just applying it in the yellow portion and a little bit onto the sides under the violet. Look at the color and the magic. It started looking so colorful. And now wash your brush and just try to blend it with the background. Apply little water around. So see, it is going to mix. And just leave it as it is. Let there be some hard lines, it's fine. These are called the hard lines, so it's okay if you leave it as it is. Alright, and then just a stroke of orange into the sky here and here, and apply water so that it shows the reflection. Look at this watery orange, children. It's not that dark orange. Okay. Now coming back to the sketch pen, the marker pen work. Here we're going to do scribbling. Okay. Look at the scribbling. I'm just doing scribbling. I'm not doing any particular shape. And see to it that it connects to the legs. Okay, so this is the dawn or dusk time, especially evening time, where you see orange, yellow, red in sky, the sunset time. see to it that you do not work in the wet portion. If the paper is wet, you have to wait and let it dry. Then you may use your marker pen, or else the pen may spoil. It won't work. It will stop working. Finally, we are going to give final touch-ups. So for final touch-ups, you may take a brown color sketch pen, and let's do the orange must be wet. Take care. And that's it. We finished. We're done with our painting. I hope you all have enjoyed this painting and you are successful in doing it. If in case something happened, the color went in the unwanted place, do not worry. You have understood the process. You can retry again. You'd retry. Okay. All right, children. Bye for now. See you.